What's up, guys? It's currently 2 weeks after, in fact, to have last made our video towards getting funded. So, April is finally over. Show you the date. Sorry that the flashlight is on the phone. The date is the 1st of May, and we took the 1st of May's trade. Sorry for the flashlight. It was a sell right there, aiming for 3 times reward. Market only moved that much for going back and hitting stop loss. So that is the beginning of May, but let me show you what happened the final 2 weeks of April, because I didn't film last week. I was in Limpopo. Let me show you the video of me in Limpopo just now. So after I was back in Limpopo, I resumed my trading week, and I'm gonna show you the results. It's gonna be something that I didn't expect. These are results, and yeah, then tell you what the good news is at the end of the video. So fine, guys, after I was in Limpopo, I came back to trade, and you won't believe what I'm about to show you, but let's go. So before, let's just check the dates. I came back from Limpopo on the 27th. The last time I filmed was on the 17th of April. So the 20th until 24, I didn't show what I was doing then. 27 until today, didn't show what I was doing then. So let's show you what happened from the 20th. If you want to know what happened before the 20th, you can watch the previous video. So after the 20th of April, that's what ended up happening. I took my first trade. It was on a Tuesday, I think. It was on a Tuesday, and I was stopped out, right? Remember, my risk was $4, but here's what's gonna amaze you, right? Let's go to the date. I don't know why didn't it open the date exactly on the 21st. You do see that we had 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 losses in a row, and it's been over a year ever since I'd had 9 losses in a row, if I remember correctly. So this was on the 21st, which is this first trade right here. See that the price will correspond there. 26625 was the entry. 26625, around there was where I entered my sell, right? So entering my sell, my stop loss was at, in the red number there, 26659.08, 26659.08, 26659.08. So My stop loss was around here. You know what, let's just zoom in properly. Stop loss was 2659.08, around there. And as you see, I literally got stopped out by less than 1 pip, not even more than 1 pip, before the market went exactly in my direction to hit my take profit, right? So this wasn't the first time this happened. If I go to the previous weeks, which it wasn't that trade, I think it was this trade. It was a buy trade I took. I took a buy trade right here after this candlestick. Buy trade. My stop loss was right here. Got stopped out, and guess what the market did? You can see the results, right? So after this, I was like kind of I don't know if they call it flabbergasted or whatever it is, kind of very disappointed, because the only 3 winning trades I had this month were prematurely stopped out. Not by 5 pips, not by 10 pips. We are speaking 0.7 pips sometimes. Sometimes 2 pips. Let me just explain that. And then what came about was something I didn't expect. End up losing the rest of them, not because of I made mistakes. As the account was going down, I had to reduce size so that I'm able to get in a trade. And next thing you know, took the last trade yesterday, minimum lot, and that was it. That is the balance right there. And the beginning of the month with $39, now with 37 cents. Because that's the type of month it was. Remember, it was all profitable. February was good, March was good, January was kind of break even, April was trash, man. Was trash. Even if I had not had premature stops, I would have lost 3 trades. I would have lost 15 trades and won 3 profits, which if you win 3 and lose 15, that's a huge difference, right? So just to show you guys what I mean, here's the 21st. I took the same trade on my Timo. 21st of this is when I took the trade on my phone. Unfortunately, we don't have the replay mode here, but I have the general data here. So I set it above where I was supposed to set it above, and guess what? The market did work out, but it took me out by 0.7 pips. 0.7 pips is not a lot of pips, dude. It's not even 1 pip. So that's crazy, to see that happen. And it's very incremental. If 1 winning trade closes 3 losing trades in terms of profit. So when that doesn't happen, look what happened, And prior to that, again, since April began, you see 7,000 on this count, but March was good. March was really, really, really kind of good. February, these are some of the trades I took in February. These numbers are like pretty much they're shocking. They are shocking. So I don't know why is it we are not seeing much results here. I think I need to go to show all. But anyways, that's it, guys. That is what happened. And where does it leave me? It leaves me in a position where I have 2 options here. Cause you see the type of things that were happening, like being prematurely stopped out. It means I have to change something. And my rules were working in March, My rules were working in February. My rules were working in January. My rules were working in December, November. You can go all back. They were working. It's what I was backtesting that led me here. But experiencing such, and look, we began May. I took a sell. Rules say that this is what I'm supposed to do. Market didn't travel near where my take profit was right here. Actually traveled what? It was 1:8, 42 pips, and then turned back and went up. So even with this trade, it means that, I'd taken 18 losing trades in a row, which I'd never experienced before. I don't think I have in my trading career. It's the first time, and kind of leads me to thinking, maybe I need to switch what I do, man. This is my trading system. I'm just gonna scroll past it fastly. Maybe I need to change it up a bit, because we're at a point where, guys, I'm 24 years old. You saw my beard. I'm 24 years old. I began trading when I was 16. When I'm 26, it would be 10 years since I was trading, and turning 25 next year. So things need to change. I don't have any other job I'm doing. I don't have another job. This is what I devoted. If I devoted my life to something besides God, it would be trading. I have given it everything. My parents were like, am I crazy to quit school to come trade? And I thought, I'm quitting because I want to make the type of money that affords me to live the type of life I want to live. And yeah, when stuff like this does happen, even after back testing, even after having all the data that says the system works, doing what God said I should do, tithing, praying, showing up. I didn't miss out on trade, showing up, like doing all those things, and then you get this. It's kind of not encouraging, and it leads me to thinking, what do we do next? And I have two options. I have two options, which option number one I'm already working on, which is trading during Tokyo session, right? Trading during Tokyo session. Why Tokyo session? It turns out maybe Tokyo session has much better, I'd say volume to. If I was trading Tokyo session, I would have taken a sell here at this white line, sell here, and you can see the movement during Tokyo is much better than it is during New York. I would have taken a buy, probably I would have to buy here. What time is that? 3 a.m. South African time. I would have to buy here. I'll take a buy properly. And so that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. So like I said, I'm back testing the Tokyo results, which obviously I won't be showing because the results are on my laptop and my phone storage is full. So it means that I'm not going to be recording videos, through the camera screen so that you can see my face and kind of see the data that I'm speaking about. So yeah, you see, that's where the storage is. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing, guys. That's what I'm gonna be doing. And if it turns out that the results during Tokyo are better than they are during New York session, means that I'm gonna have to change. Monday I'm gonna have to change, and by Monday I'm gonna have a FTMO challenge account. Possibly by Monday I'm gonna have a FTMO challenge account. I do have people who have, by the grace of God, agreed to invest in my idea. So yes, the system is profitable. It's not that it's not, but it might mean that I may have to readjust my rules to what the market does, or I don't know. I mean, the market has been very weird during New York session. Look at what it's doing now. So that is option number one. Option number two would be also to go discretionary trading, switch from the mechanical route, because when you're mechanical, what it means is that you keep on doing the same thing over and over, no matter what the market does. And sometimes what your mechanical rules say you should do is not in line with what the market says you should do. So Going discretionary means that I have to study what the market does and then kind of make decisions based on what I've learned that the market has been doing consistently. And that's going to, switch from using data-based decisions where I'm going to switch my stop loss because of the backtested data, but I'm going to switch my stop loss based on the market movement data in which I've studied recently. So whichever approach I take, it'll be what I use on the challenge account, and it works great. We make money. But on the other hand, I need income. When I say I need it, I'm 24. In the past, I'd never had, an income of 5,000 rands in a month, which is $200. Imagine $250 in a month of income from work. I don't think I've had that much. So, and I'm 24, so things have to change. It's either it works or not. When I have to find a different solution, means that trading may have to go on the back end where I have a job and then still work, So yeah, that's it, guys. Just gonna end the video there, and I hope it does work. Really, I do hope, because this mean 2022, I've given it everything I got, man. Given it everything. I showed up. All my money has gone here. This is 2021. I've given it everything. So I do hope that it does work, and I'll do what I can to make it work. So yeah, the good news is that at least I'm still gonna get funding. Probably Monday, I'm gonna pay another 1,700 rand, South African rands, for another 10k account, so that at least we can resume the funding part. And just the possibility of as well me changing my trading sessions. So those are the two things that are most likely to happen, that I'm gonna change my trading session. As I show you right now, this is some of the backtested data from the possible new approach I'm gonna take, because I've been trading New York session for a very long time, very long time. But you will see right there, 4 a.m. South African time, meaning that we are changing our, possibly we'll be changing our trading session, because I feel like maybe trading at Tokyo session, something is telling me that trading at Tokyo session could be probably more profitable than doing it in New York session. So the thing that I've been doing today was basically taking New York sessions results, which I already have backtested, and then go and backtest Tokyo, and then see how they would see which one is most profitable. If Tokyo is more profitable within these 6 months I'm gonna backtest, then I think that's the time that I'm gonna go for trading at. It will mean that I have to adjust my sleeping times, waking up at 12 a.m. South African time, the Asian time, and then working while everybody's asleep, and then I'll go to sleep during the day, and during the day I can even have free time and go and do other things other than be waiting for the New York session market. So if that happens and we have a better win rate, then great. Might be solving the problem. So it is what it is. This works great. The people who help me with the capital will make money. I'll make money. The good situation. Don't be all for waste, and we'll be closer towards our dreams of reaching X amount of funding, whatever the case is. So if that happens, great. If not, at least we tried. So yeah, let's do another video next week, and let me show you what has ended up happening.